Welcome to another show. Here we are going to be talking and debating about one specific topic, which is should service providers such as dentists, legal practitioners, carpenters should maintain a blog or not? Let's debate on this, and we have Samir with us. Samir, what do you think about this? Should they have a blog?
I think people would normally say you should, but I think not at first. I think there are other things that you can do to market yourself, because I think the first thing that service providers want from their online presence is, if they can, see, there are two perspectives. Either you're doing it for branding purposes. If you're doing it for branding purposes, then I think, yes, having a blog showing authority, that's good. But if you're doing it to get business online, I think there are many other better things that we can discuss that you can focus on rather than creating a blog, because it's a hard and tedious and long process.
Agreed, but what say if a carpenter is there and he starts a blog. Okay, now I know it's like it's not his forte, but he finds a person who can write a blog for him, and if he does, he could do amazing stuff. That's what I believe in, and not many carpenters do that. Which is like he could actually show up some of the designs that what he's actually worked on some of the places, and tell people and show people that a process of how he actually does that particular thing, and makes it interesting, because many people want to know or understand how carpenting is done. He could actually talk a little bit about the tools that he used and how he has actually created the design, a timeline video of how he kind of did it. And if he shows all those particular things, I think it's going to attract a lot of business towards whatever he's doing.
So I'm not going to debate you on that, because I think is a fantastic idea. So if content is something that if that's an idea that you naturally have, and if you feel you can produce very easily, then yes, I think go for it. Because I think what people do, or mistake that they do, is they think that they should create a blog just for the purpose of creating a blog. I think that's a mistake that you'll also agree with me out there, that people create a blog, they don't have a strategy. If they had a strategy like what you just said, I'd say definitely go for it, because it would make so much more sense, because you're sharing a journey, you're showing authority, you're showing your quality of work, and you're personalizing content. So I think
True.
if content could be personalized for a service provider, where he could showcase a journey, then yes. But many people, we have to be realistic. Some professions don't allow you. Like if you're a plumber, I'm not sure what you can show in a journey.
Yeah, that'd be
I
really
don't,
nasty
I'm not
for a
sure if you want
plumber.
to
Yeah.
show. Maybe I'm not sure. But there's there's certain professions. Maybe yes, carpenter could be interesting, could not be. I'm not sure.
But the debate is here where is supposed to put the money in. Now, obviously, we can't expect a carpenter to be writing amazing stuff, or he doing an amazing, video and editing that particular thing. He won't be able to
Yeah,
do
so
it, but
we
he may
have
have
to
to
be practical.
outsource it.
Content, the type of content you're talking about, takes a lot of money in terms of investment, and you need skills, not only putting things together, then publishing it. And even if you do publish a blog, who's going to read it? Are you assuming that you don't have a captive audience? When you start, you don't have a captive audience. You're going to have to do something to promote it. So you're going to spend, say, $300 or $500 on Facebook ads, or you're going to promote it on, you're just sharing on Facebook, tweeting about it. Magic will not happen that way. So you definitely need to promote, because you do not, we have to be realistic. These people, they're starting out a blog, they do not have any captive audience.
Got it. But since they do not have anything, now this is a great way they can do it. And obviously, if you're going to, if they kind of make some time in creating a video, very simple video, something like what we're doing right now, a very simple way of putting up what they actually want to be doing, and do a small Facebook ad which they can target in their particular area alone, and let people know that, hey buddy, there is a carpenter in your area, or say a dentist in your area who does amazing stuff. Like one of the thing I think most of the dentists don't do is like they really don't bring the testimonials out, and I would be happiest person if a dentist in my area shows a patient with real bad tooth. Yeah, that's something the target audience is, and then they literally say that, I've been taking up like say 6, 7, 8 sessions, and now I have fantastic tooth. I'm able to smile and this and that. A story about them. He doesn't have to kind of go technically inside it, but a little good stories, a good testimonial about it will give me an authority that, hey, I have a dentist in near my area, and the next time I think about any of my dental plans or my appointment, I'm going to look at this particular guy.
Definitely.
And do it.
If you're doing that, again, as I said, many people don't do that. So if they did do that, that would make so much sense. But yes, if you do have content, like if you create content, I believe like either you follow a story based approach, or you follow an educational based approach. Like how, like if you're a dentist, I mean, for purpose of SEO, yes, you can talk about root canals, you can talk about many subjects people fear, okay, the pain involved. There are many things that we could talk about from a blog. But my only question is, whatever you do, what you said you do, is it worth investing that first few $100 in developing that piece of content? That's going to take time. Time is money. Brainstorming, shooting, writing, editing, then promoting. Versus, I'm just talking about initially. I don't debate the fact that a blog can help you grow your online presence eventually, but I think initially maybe it may make more sense to see if your website is actually maybe even working for you. I don't doubt that authenticity matters. If you can show testimonials, proof of work, I think that is even without a blog. That you can do without a blog.
Okay, now,
But you should invest your money in maybe marketing activities that can get you leads online.
okay, now that is a perfect way. Like, I would be happy to kind of put the money if I'm getting real good leads. Obviously, I gotta be putting that money.
Yes.
But let's look into a different way altogether.
Yes.
Like, say I'm going to start a gym. I'm a gym instructor, and I want to start a gym right now. And to survive that, survey that if that particular area people are going to be liking a gym or whatever it is, and if I create say a simple site and then say that a gym is going to be coming up, and I open up a blog and say and talk to people, say that benefits of gymming or benefits of working out or very interesting topic which I'm specifically targeting for that particular area, and take my camera around and show people like this particular area you can actually do jogging.
But let me interrupt you out there. Now, suppose you have a gym. Your audience is actually limited to the people within your vicinity.
Right.
A blog is an online platform which will reach out to many people.
Right.
A lot of that audience may not be the audience that will actually come to your gym. So if you have to be really practical, you can gain name, you can gain brand, but unless you're a big chain of gyms, it may not make sense if you're a local gym having just one or two centers in very specific locations, because your audience online is going to be limited to the vicinity around you. So how much of your blog, unless those people in that vicinity who are interested may not even look at it, and people who read that blog may not necessarily know that you even, I mean, are you selling gym services? I mean, that awareness may not come about, because if you write content that's promotional, then I don't think it's going to work also.
No, you definitely have a point there. But I have to kind of tell you that, if the blog has been focused in getting organic traffic for the service industry, well, I won't. That wouldn't make much sense. But if a blog is done in a smart way, and a Facebook campaign or any other social media campaign is run on that to attract the audience in a specific niche for that specific area, well, wouldn't you agree? Like a blog would work there.
My personal opinion, if you're small, focused on a certain region, I think first advertise on AdWords or on Facebook and just try to get leads in the smartest way possible. Blog is one avenue, but I think that there are better ways where you can, in your website, if you create enough resources or just market yourself to the audience around you, I think that may be a smarter way to spend your money initially.
Okay.
I don't doubt blog is a great brand building strategy, a great long-term strategy, but if you're just starting out, I would say invest in a blog, but maybe later with strategies that you have said. But initially, definitely, I think may not be worth it unless you're a large scale. If you have many branches or if you have a franchise system, and it's worth building a brand around it. So I think we have to be practical and realistic. So a blog, yes, you should definitely create a blog, but I think from my perspective, there are better ways to spend your money initially. Long term, definitely. Initially, maybe not so. You can spend on Facebook ads, Google ads, or even just use it as a avenue to tell people around your vicinity that you have at least a brand presence.
I'll agree with that. And one point I just want to add as we conclude here, like many people in the service sector do not blog. That's because it's not their expertise at all. But if they start doing blogging, I strongly believe that they can create a huge authority in their particular subject, in their area, in their vicinity. They can do a lot more interesting stuff if they start doing
I agree
blogging.
completely.
Right. So I think they need to do, as Sami was saying, they have to do blogging, but not initially. But once you kind of have the initial leads coming in, well, to create a uniqueness or to kill your competition, I think this is one great strategy that you should be kind of looking into.
Yeah, it was great to have two different perspectives, and I think you can go either way. But yeah, you decide. However, however, what I would say is, yeah, think if you can blog, make sure it's consistent. And if you want to spend your money, think, is it what's going to deliver you highest ROI? Look at your competition. Are they doing it? Maybe if not, then yeah, keep your do watch us again and see if you can form an opinion for yourself.
Exactly. All right. Thank you very much, Samir. And keep checking out this session if you really like this particular debate. Subscribe us, like us, and put your comments on it. And keep looking in for this space for more debates like this. Until next time, goodbye.